So Ford United, was part of the Ford Motor Company. They were the works team, and this was from around the 1950s. And we played in Rush Green until around 2001, and then we moved to Barkingside. And in 2005, we changed names to Redbridge Football Club, as we tried to associate ourselves more with the local area. Ford United, we feel we didn't have any relationship anymore with that company, so we wanted to go out ourselves, and we became Redbridge Football Club. So everyone at the football club is a volunteer. Nobody gets paid, and this is what non-league football survives on, having as many volunteers as possible. From myself, doing the website and the programme, to the stewards on a match day, to the bar staff, the lady who cooks the food, serves behind the bar. Everything is done voluntary. We pay nobody. Same as the players don't get paid. Everything we do is we give up our own time for. That's how non-league clubs survive. So although we have the first team at Redbridge, we also have a reserve side, Redbridge Reserves. In addition to that, we have an academy side, which is made up of Redbridge plus the other team who play there called Newbury Forest. And this is like an education programme where during the week the students come and learn, and then they play football as well on top of that. So it's good for them to progress. At this time we only have one reserve side, which is under 14s. So we're actively looking to have many more youth teams right down to age 7, plus to have girls teams. One day we would like to have disability teams. There's so many more things we can do. So we also have another team playing at the ground called Newbury Forest. They ground share. They are in the Essex Olympian League. So it's also a good way of getting revenue into the club to rent out the ground to another team. We also have a 4G pitch, which we actively look to rent out if anybody needs to play with their friends or have a tournament. So currently the team are in the Essex Senior League. We've been in that league now for the last 4 seasons. We were previously in the Isthmian League, or known as the Ryman League, for many years before that. Unfortunately, we got relegated. Problem we have is we do not pay our players, so we don't have no finances, no budget in place. And unfortunately, like in any league of football, the teams with the least money, unfortunately, are near the bottom. So we got relegated from that league, and we've been in the Essex Senior League for the past 4 years. We play in the FA Cup, and throughout our history we've had some success in that. The most successful was back in 2011-12 when we reached the second round proper of the FA Cup, which for us was difficult. We had to get through many rounds because we start way back in the lower rounds, in the qualifying rounds in August. We got all the way through to the second round, where we played Crawley Town, who were at that time top of League 2, so it was maybe over 100 spaces in difference. Unfortunately, we lost 5-0, but to think that we were only one round away from playing possibly Manchester United or Arsenal was amazing. And this season, unfortunately, not so well. We went out in the earlier rounds in the FA Cup, but for non-league players, this is a dream to play in the FA Cup. So if you live in the London Borough of Redbridge, please come down and support your team. It's good football, it's cheap entry, we are a very family-friendly club, and we're looking forward to welcoming you soon.